Hello and welcome to another Dominion League match. This is my third of the season, first in a while, as I've been on vacation, but I'm back now and playing against Naesala, who I have played before. I don't remember the last time, whether it was in League or not, but I think I've played him in League. Fellow League moderator. So this board does not have plus actions. Unfortunate. Ooh, 5-2 looks really nice too. It also so. We've got banish. I'm wondering about just opening Banish Silver. Like, ideally we get a big Copper Banish at some point, and then the question is, like, do we just... Is it just, like, single Butcher Terminal? I mean, for sure if we banish an estate and buy a silver, we get guaranteed 5 on one of the 2 turns. And the other, maybe we banish another estate. It's not like a super great with Butcher as the terminal, but what are you gonna do? Okay, well, go ahead and banish another estate here. Take a Butcher. Probably lose the game because the 5-2 is a lot better, but I guess we can Butcher Coppers into Border Guards. It's not like that bad. Oh man. Yeah, that's so good. That's super, super good. We could take one more Butcher here. We can't do it if we want to turn a Copper into a Border Guard. If we do that, just looking at taking another Silver, which would be fine. Maybe it's better to get... Okay, the Devil's Workshop is interesting. I don't think I want that. Maybe it's better to get the second Butcher. I mean, odds of terminal collision will be pretty high if we do like a decent sized banish. On the other hand, so let's see, we save it. We have 3 Coppers down there. And a Silver. And 1 more estate. Yeah, it really kind of wants to be Butcher, doesn't it? Next turn. In which case, I think we do go for Border Guard Silver. Hope the Border Guard helps a little bit with decolliding the 2 Butchers. I mean, I guess we could consider getting a different terminal, but I don't think there's really a better one. Livery's okay. Trickster is probably pretty bad. Oh, Devil's Workshop to gain gold. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so what are we actually doing here? I mean, We're not banishing 4 coppers, so obviously we're not taking the copper. We could just take a gold here, save 1 coffer, and then we've got... Man, this is so awkward. We do have another butcher down here. And another silver. Butcher, silver, estate, copper, copper. I guess we can butcher the estate and banish a couple of coppers next turn. Still not ideal. I guess we could spend 2 coffers to banish 3 coppers. But now that we have the second butcher, I'm not even sure that's good. So it's not bad, but we could do estate into border guard. And I guess we could buy another gold. And just not worry too much about finishing the coppers. Okay, well, hopefully we can find one of our butchers here, because it would be really sad if we did not. Yeah. Okay. I guess we take a province. I mean... Okay, so we've got a butcher on top. Which potentially means we don't actually want to play this border guard. Man. Yeah, I mean, maybe... I guess, yeah, getting thinner and having 1 butcher is probably better, but I don't really know. Like, we didn't have the opportunity to banish more than, like, maybe 2 coppers until, right? You know, until the end of last shuffle, so... what are we even supposed to do here? We cannot province this turn without playing the border guard. Having... Ugh. Am I crazy in thinking I have another... Yeah, I don't have another border guard down there. I only have the 2. I mean, I could probably just resign. But I guess... Take duchy? I guess so. Gonna need them anyway. What happened to our other gold? We see... Oh, we saw both of them that turn. Yeah. Brutal. Yeah, 5-2 is just so much better here. So much better. Banish the provinces, sure. Am I supposed to not take a province here? I mean, I guess if you can grab 2 provinces or even grab 1 mill one, I'm like losing anyway. So I don't think I'm supposed to play it cautiously. Like if Naesala doesn't find Butcher somehow, which really they already have Butcher in hand. I guess they have all their provinces in exile, which is actually like I was thinking about that. Like if you banish the provinces, you don't have the ability to mill them. But yeah, I assume you cannot now buy a province. It probably doesn't matter. I just have to buy a freaking duchy. And I need to get, yeah, like you just butcher whatever. Yeah. Yeah, there was maybe a line there at the end if I had drawn differently and been able to butcher gold into province and buy province at the same time. Like maybe there was an outside shot that I could win, but probably not even. It was just not really a very winnable game for me. Second player with the opponent having the 5-2. Pretty hard to deal with. Okay, so we've got Raise as the only trashing. We've got University, but not a lot of great stuff to gain with it. There is draw, right? Like in the form of Way of the Horse. But there's no real need to get University to do that. I think Ironworks is better. We can... I mean, unless we really want to play some terminals, but I don't know that we do. Ironworks can also gain Fool's Gold if that's a direction we want to go. I think I'm going to go open Raise Ironworks. We could take a Baron and just like, if it doesn't collide with a state, we can force it. Seems fine. Okay. Now it gets a little trickier. So what was that? I have no idea how I did that. I mean, we could just take another Baron and assume we're going to horse it anyway. We could take a Scheme, but Baron is probably just better if we do Parrot. So I think I'm going to take another Baron. And then the question is, do we want to raise or do we want a Fool's Gold? I think raise. I do think Fool's Gold is probably the best payload here. Okay, this is interesting. Do we raise the estate or not? Baron is the only... No, wait, that's not true. There's Tiara. Okay, so... I think actually I'm going to raise the estate. Huh. Okay, well... You know what I could do is just raise the copper and still buy 2 Fool's Golds if I wanted to. It's reasonable. Okay, now that we have 1 estate in our deck, there's no way that Baron is better than like Ironworks or something, right? Yeah, we probably should get a Tiara. Let's take... I mean, but maybe Raise is still better than Ironworks. It's really hard to say. I'll say Ironworks. I don't know. It's a tough call. I mean, it probably just doesn't matter that much. It's probably all very marginal. Dang. Okay. Should I just horse the Ironworks? Quite possibly. Dang. All right. Do we want to Enclave? I guess is the question. It doesn't really play that well with the Fool's Golds, but I will. Okay, so we know we have the estate in our discard pile. Like what we could do, horse the Baron and then gain 1 back. How much money is this? 6, 7. So we'd hit 8 again and still raise a copper and know that we're very likely to pair Baron estate next turn. That seems also the 2 Fool's Golds. That seems good to me. We want to top deck a gold? We could just buy... By what? Buy Tiara Fool's Gold and have a decent chance to like a lot of money that way. Although, well, yeah, if we have the Baron, we'd have 3 buys. Sure. Okay, well, we don't. We do have another Fool's Gold down here. Go like Enclave Fool's Gold. Not top deck the gold. And then the question is, do we want to take an estate to get the buy here? Seven coins this way. Or do we just horse the Baron? Whoa. That. You trashed more copper than I have? Maybe you. No, I don't think so. You just spent all your horses. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Do some of the same thing. Sticking raises on top. Let's take an Enclave, but again, not top deck the gold. And then the raises. Huh. That was a surprisingly bad turn after all the top decking. Wonder what happened. We have not found a tiara. We really need to do that. We have not found a tiara. We really need to do that. Wow. That's pretty brutal. Okay. It's still not great, but we just spent like all the actions in our deck. Do we just go double province at this point? What do we have down here? We do have a tiara down here and some fool's gold. We get double enclave. Piles are pretty low. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have no actions left in my deck. So, like... I mean, I can grab some stuff with next turn, though. We got double enclave, 16. Maybe it is time for double province. I guess one tiara only. That's not really enough. Surprising that you would take the duchy there. Maybe it's not that surprising. We could just go province raise. We'd also go enclave raise. Is a little risky. Like we get to top deck a gold that we could then potentially raise. That would be the main value of it, but do we raise this estate at this point? Doesn't get us any more cards. I think the answer is no. Okay. This is just gonna be I don't have an estate coming up, but I guess Baron, like raised Baron, is probably better than. I mean, we could take the duchy, but we're gonna need the provinces to win. Give ourselves the option to take more buys if we want them. Only one tiara, that's good. And the main advantage that I have here, I guess, is extra duchies in exile. I could raise a gold here. I don't think that makes sense, though. It's not like there's one card that if I draw that, it's amazing. I guess maybe I should be reacting that Fool's Gold, but if I draw 4 cards, I'm very likely to find either a Fool's Gold or a Tiara. Okay, so this is 12 coins. But I have to get a province to be able to win here. Maybe I should have taken that Enclave, because that last duchy is actually pretty valuable. I think I need to do this. Okay. That'll do it. Ugh. Weird game. Alrighty, so we've got Recruiter, Swamp Shack City, plenty of actions. Recruiter Pickaxe, Modify, plenty of trashing. The draw, I guess, is mostly Swamp Shacks, plus potentially some city stuff. I guess we're probably just opening double silver. I mean, we could take a Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller... I don't know about Fortune Teller. It's pretty bad. This is too much money. Entirely too much money. But we're gonna take a recruiter. Wow, what the heck happened to you? Alright, well, I think I will take a 3rd silver. I wouldn't really want a 4th one. We take 2nd recruiter. Well, it's gonna be better than pickaxe right now unless we're pickaxing silvers, which we do have 3 of. But I think 2nd recruiter should be better. All right. Do we take pickaxe or modify? I don't think we need to do 3rd recruiter. Modify. So modify is like a cantrip trasher, is not particularly exciting compared to pickaxe. The main value of it is like upgrading stuff, but or like remodeling. But I think pickaxe remodeling silvers into loots that go into our hand has got to be better. So I think I'm going to take the pickaxe. Feels a bit early for Swamp Shacks. At this point, taking another silver is fine. It's too bad Distant Lands don't like stay like in play as a duration card. That would be really nice for the Swamp Shacks. Do we do here? Swamp Shacks are just so unlikely to just not even draw a card. I guess I'm going to take one more silver. I mean, I guess Fortune Teller you could play in front of Swamp Shack, so that has some value, but... Alright, let's go ahead and take a loot. Spell Scroll. Okay. We could use that to get another pickaxe. That's not crazy. Could take another recruiter. Could take a city, I guess. I think I'm actually going to take the pickaxe. Nice. Okay. Is it time for city? It's time for city if we're going to try to make Swamp Shacks work, probably. I mean, I guess we could go Swamp Shacks Native Village. Is that better? Like, cities are not going to run. Or sorry, nope, there's no pile that's going to run anytime soon. So city is, like, pretty unexciting. I guess it's just so hard to activate Swamp Shacks right now, though. I guess I'm just going to take the city. Maybe drawing is just a pipe dream on this board. I could believe that. But I'll take another city. And maybe we can make this work. Well, that's a little awkward. Do we want to pickaxe a pickaxe? Because we have the prize goat, I'm thinking that could actually make sense. It does mean we trash one less copper this turn, but I think that's okay. I'm actually thinking about doing Amphora later, because unless we want to buy double Swamp Shacks, hitting 8 here is not that good. Just take one more city and then start adding the Swamp Shacks. Hopefully we start to have enough stuff in our deck that that can actually work. Distant Lands. Okay, well, our opponent is going to compete for those. We might need to follow suit. Second prize goat. That's overkill. That's what that is. We could go... No, we can't. Distant Lands, Swamp Shacks. Maybe we do take a Fortune Teller over Silver at this point. Just because it is a card that we can play before Swamp Shacks. Hooray. Actually kind of annoying. Do we want to take a native village? I guess. We could probably recruit recruiter at this point, although I guess I would rather pickaxe it between the two. We'll see what we draw. We could just trash the... Well, we could trash the silver. We can pickaxe the silver just as easily. Yeah. We've got the prize goats. Just kill the recruiter. Well, the nice thing is that we have 3 cities, and our opponent has none. So if distant land's empty, we get to draw cards. I like that. Okay. And we should be evenly split on them as well. Native village. I guess we can play it as a monkey. Oh, that doesn't even do anything. Well, whatever. Do I discard all 3 of these? I think I do. We just take 2 more cities. But I don't know that we actually need that much draw. I'm wondering about taking more stuff to pickaxe. Like... City double fortune teller? Or is that too greedy? I mean, we didn't draw a deck this turn, right? It's probably too greedy. Should consider getting an animal fair, maybe, off the native village. Okay, well, apparently we didn't actually need this much draw. Oh, I didn't account for the fact that I played 3 distant lands. Yep. I am a fool. Okay, we can... pickaxe the recruiter, probably, at this point. Or wait, do we want to... Hold on, maybe we want to take an animal fair. 3, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus... Yeah, I think we can do that. And I guess we could take another fortune teller. I mean, we added 3 stop cards. We potentially draw under a bit if we do that. Maybe it's not worth it. Yeah. I'm gonna say we don't. Probably I should have pickaxed the fortune teller instead of the recruiter. I don't think it matters too much because our opponent just has no draw. But, well, okay. I could just buy 2 more cities. Not lower the province pile. And then figure we'll have the payload to empty provinces. They take... Maybe we don't have enough for 3 provinces, but we might. We have monkeys and such. So play that. I guess we pickaxe. We play the fortune teller. We pickaxe the swamp shacks, I guess. Yeah, okay. So investing in the cities paid off. As it turns out, I didn't really expect how quickly the distant lands would run. All right, this is could be feisty and do blockade sentinel. I guess we'd also plan to gain a sentinel from blockade. That's a little bit risky. But I suppose... Well, I'm gonna take a blockade anyway. Yeah, I should probably just take the sentinel. We can always blockade sentinel. Oh. Alright, well, I guess this is going to be a silver. Oh, okay. I guess it's alright. I mean, this is not great by any means, but it's not terrible. Another silver, probably. So we're going to be looking to blockade. Okay, they took village, so we'll take probably galley and buy capital city. Oh, I should have blockaded blockade. Why didn't I do that? I always forget to do that. Foolish. Foolish. I mean, I guess right now that would have been more likely to cause me terminal collision problems, but still, I think I should have done it. So we could... I guess if we don't draw the Sentinel, well, we might draw Sentinel Silver. Yeah, we should... Oh, okay. Well, expand is probably the buy here. I was going to say, if we didn't draw, then we were guaranteed to hit that, but it was very likely that we would anyway. Do want to draw my blockade. Excellent. Okay, I think we keep the estate at this point because of expand. And And okay, we do know that we have no guaranteed village stuff coming up, so maybe I should, like, because we have the expand. Maybe we should take the village, even though I would like if we blockade, there's a very good chance that we don't have the ability to play it. I don't really want a galley to expand, probably. I think this is better next turn. Yeah, it's gotta be. Alright, another capital city. Probably. At some point, we might actually want to consider blockading potion and buying alchemists, I guess? Although there's no plus buy. No, what? There's looting. I guess there's also expand in the forum. Okay, we're gonna draw capital city. There's not really much reason to keep two capital cities on top that I can see. I mean, yeah. If we draw the sentinel. Okay, so can't actually afford looting, which is annoying. I guess we can just take two more capital cities, but so we could consider taking an idol. Yeah, we'll take an idol. Maybe I should have played capital city on the galley. This could be bad. This is really unlikely. It's like all my action cards down here. Alright, surely this is the turn where we blockade. If we find our blockade. We want to pick up looting. And possibly another idol so we can give out curses. Chalice. Well, okay then. Moon's Gift. Super. Thanks. Insignia. That was an extremely unjust turn. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have taken the idol, but drew almost. I mean, like, granted, I could have also drawn Sentinel or Expand or something, but Just play Sentinel now. Probably do. Oh my god, I didn't find another coin. Ah! Where's my other capital city? Damn it! Now let's take Blessed Village and hope that bails us out. Nope. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna take another idol so I can do the cursing. I don't know, I probably just played this wrong, but... Ugh. This time... do this. We do have copper down here, right? No. We just trash the silvers? Probably not. Oh, I forgot I discarded a copper. Ah, stupid. Let's see. We want to draw these two. Something like this. Should we just get another Blessed Village? The galley in play. Ideally, we'd like to alternate those, so I think I will take another Blessed Village. It's useless. Useless, I say. Two silvers. So we could just discard these two capital cities. Expand to silver by looting. Maybe it is time that we get Forum. Okay. I'm not going to top deck it, but I'm glad I have that. Now we could finally consider picking up a potion. Oh. Okay, maybe we aren't taking Royal Galley. Maybe that means we are taking Potion. It would really be nice to have actual draw. It could certainly be too late for that, the way this is going. And I could have just gotten an actual plus buy card instead of Insignia. That sure would have been better. This Wisp is only gonna find that copper, but also I kind of want to play it now. Okay. This is rough, but it needs to be done. Should we go ahead and expand the Sentinel? Probably. But there's no reason to do that. Okay, there's the blockade. Let's go ahead and take the potion. Grab another forum, I think. Oh, that's nice. Ugh. Get that much money. I guess figurehead. A couple of galleys in play. Oh man. Alright. 3. Just don't have time to do stuff. If we're gonna buy it, maybe we're not gonna buy a province, I don't know. Buy looting again instead. Didn't find our frickin' blockade. Thing is terrible. That's not helping. We don't have our insignia to top deck this. Yeah, I'm probably just doomed here. Maybe I was just meant to take a second expand earlier instead of messing about with this other stuff. I have no duration effects active. Ridiculous. Wait, how did you have so much duration stuff last turn with... I guess it was only one galley. Okay, well... This is awkward. Do I discard the blockade? I mean, I do have another one, so I guess so. Yikes. This is so bad. I kind of want to keep the insignia so that if I meant to discard capital cities and then draw, like that seems so weird, but maybe. We already discarded the other idol, so I guess we do this. Well, good, we found our copper. Oh my god. Okay, look at that. We found the alchemist. Now we have 2 blockades in hand. Okay, well, I guess we'll take our galley. I guess we could just expand staff into province. Galley, take... another galley? Or take a blessed village. Just make it more annoying for my opponent to play blockade. Sure, I guess. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Could I get out of this? Probably not too much. Well, we have some draw now. Far too late for it likely to matter, but we do have it. Huzzah. We really just need our opponent not to find expand. They did play their expand last turn, right? So they probably won't have it this turn. Why is this so... oh, whoa, that was weird. So what is the universe where we actually win this game now? Like, triple province does not win. They're gonna trigger a shuffle. Oh, and they can afford province? Oh my gosh, okay, well, yeah, they probably just isn't a world then. I guess we galley, or we don't galley the alchemist because they get top decked anyway, right? I don't know. This is such an annoying way for the deck to be constructed. Okay. What are these last couple of cards? I think this is the best I can do. So we go Silver Duchy, I guess. Actually, kind of want the crap on top so I can discard it with Forum. We need more payload, but I don't know. Like, do we take looting? Do we take wedding? I guess we take wedding. I mean, it's probably all hopeless, but if for whatever reason... Wait, how do you have so much... Oh, you found your figurehead last turn. Didn't notice that. Okay, well, yeah, this is surely over then. I could have resigned that earlier, but whatever. Yeah, mostly I think that was lost when I didn't get the plus buy. Like, I kind of doubled down on the situation, and the game ended up looking not close. But I think it could have been close if I'd played it differently. But it felt like trying to put together some draw and like be able to outrace my opponent at the end was more likely to work out. That was probably incorrect though. Not that I think it would have mattered anyway, most likely. All right, so yeah, we can top deck a TMog, which is cool. This is so the only draw on this board is Prince and Hireling, which is pretty slow. There's nothing that reveals Patron. There's nothing good to TMog rats into, so that's not much good. I guess you just want to play some monuments. Well, I'm gonna get a TMog. You could TMog. All right, do we go ahead and trash the estate? We trash the copper. I think we trash the estate. So we could take a hireling here. We would have to not trash copper though. Might be worth it. The alternative is, yeah, like take second amulet or caravan guard. Second amulet actually is pretty compelling. We do have an estate here, but we have two estate. No, we only have the one estate left, so we actually don't necessarily want the TMog on top. But no, we probably do. Yeah. So trash the estate. I think so. Caravan guard or a silver. I think silver. I do want to be able to get a hireling at some point, and silver will be better for that. A little bit, or faster anyway. Speaking of which, we could TMog the amulet into like a monument and take a hireling. We could also just not trash, I suppose. I guess we could also take... Oh, Wait, we don't have the other amulet in play. How did that happen? Well, okay, so we could just play the amulet, take coin, and buy a hireling. That's probably better. Now, TMog amulet. That's annoying. We have to TMog amulet to like patron or silver. Probably patron, why not? Do we want another silver? We might want another silver. Do we want the TMog on top? We probably do, yeah. Somehow this is like worked out better for Naesala. Not really sure why. I guess I didn't get the one hireling into play, but now that we have 2 silvers, I think Fair Vanguard is probably better. Whoops, that was obviously the wrong order. Okay, so we can TMog here, but I may have made a mistake. They're at. I mean, they shouldn't be able to province out. But maybe they can. Maybe I meant to take road network this turn. Yeah, I think I leave the TMog where it is. Take road network, and then plan to get a monument, and that's like my comeback mechanic. Oh shit, they took one. That's not good. And they have a village. Yeah, I don't know how this got so far behind for me. We can't play the amulet and the monument. We do kind of need to get rid of the rest of the coppers. We could take the mountain village now, I guess. I mean, next turn we'll be able to play the monument. Or we could buy a monument, it's just then that's another turn that we haven't spent buying a province, which is probably pretty bad. Maybe I am just meant to leave the TMog where it is. shouldn't need... Like, I guess next turn I'll start having a villager every other turn, so maybe I don't need the mountain village. So next turn I should not need the caravan guard in play, which means I should leave it so that I can TMog it. Oh man, I have overdraw. Great. I guess I could gain a silver. Instead of trashing a copper. Can that be correct? Maybe. Yeah. Why did I gain that silver? 12 coins. I probably do need to top deck this just to make sure I have access to it. They've got their TMog down, which means they can mill province. Ah! How did they get it? Oh, I thought, or maybe they didn't call last turn. That's probably what it was. No, they played it. I just lost track of what's going on. Okay. Well, either which way, this got really out of hand really fast, and I don't know why. Presumably... Oh, I can't even play... Right, I miscalculated this part too. Cool. Well... It doesn't really matter what I do anyway. And they're gonna mill province by province. How did this get so... How did this go so badly? I just don't understand what happened. I mean, I guess it could just be first player, but it doesn't feel like a very satisfying explanation. I was more than a turn behind, and I don't... Yeah, I don't know what happened. Friendly Squire. Chapel... Obvious to open with. So we could do armory that's like a little bit risky, but it's definitely not the best of workshops. Maybe the worst of workshops, I don't know, but it's still pretty useful to be able to pick up farming villages, and I guess silvers. Squire can get silvers too, and is actually better at it though. So then that's the other option, is to go Chapel Squire, and I guess if we collide, we can always turn the Chapel into a Barbarian or a Replace, which is pretty good. So I think it's Chapel Squire. Blech. All right, this is probably just a silver. And this is gonna be... Are we gonna get Barbarian or Replace? It's gotta be Replace. Gotta be Replace. Okay. Let's see. You can take another Squire and grab a farming village. Also, I guess we could also take a war chest and buy the Squire. Not crazy. Or just buy a silver. Yeah, one war chest should be good. And does more next turn than anything else. I mean, we do have the 1 in 6 chance of bottom decking the chapel, but yeah, whatever. Silver or Squire? I'm gonna say Squire. Figures. Figures. Farming village? No. Okay, then... Well, maybe I just take Journeyman. Journeyman Squire. This is actually interesting. I don't know if we want to name Copper or not. Like, we draw Replace. Well, we do have another Squire as well. I mean, if we name Copper, we'll draw Squire, Replace, and War Chest. That seems pretty good. I think this is going to be Farming Village. Let's use this as Goat. Okay, I don't know that I wanted another one of those anyway. Is this just another Journeyman Squire? I mean, we kind of need payload, right? Though we can, I mean, in theory, we can gain some silvers off of Squire. We probably do need one more draw card to make that work. Yeah, okay. We do have coppers in our deck. We just discarded them all. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. Ooh. Okay, we're clearly trashing a Squire. Getting another Replace with it or a Barbarian. Like, Place has to be better, right? We could trash Squire. With the chapel, but I think I want to do that. What do we name with War Chest? You have 2 patrols, I have 2 journeymen. You can pick up whichever other one, so it doesn't really matter about naming either of those. Siege again replaces... I really don't. I don't know, maybe I should name War Chest. Like if you had 2 war chests, I would consider naming Journeyman or Patrol, but you can get either one of them, it kind of doesn't matter. Okay. Awkward. All right. Do we keep the chapel around one more turn? Or do we replace chapel copper and then later? Yeah, maybe that's better. Well, top decking Esquire is not great. I mean, I guess we could take Estate instead. Yeah, that's probably fine. We want a silver. Sure. Okay, cool. Hold on, we'll take another journeyman. Another farming village. Maybe we should be taking an armory, but we can take armory off of replace if we want one, I guess. We do also have Way of the Goat. In fact, could have considered playing that Squire as Way of the Goat, but buying a farming village is pretty useful, so I don't really regret not doing so. I think replace should say if you gain a victory card costing 3 or more, each other player gains a curse. The curse estate ping pong stuff is not good, in my opinion. Just keep naming War Chest. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I should name Farming Village, but probably you can just buy a Farming Village. So... oh, that's not actually true. I suppose... let's see. This for actions. Grab the last one of these. Bottom decked one of our journeymen. Unfortunate. Okay. would like to make sure that I can get a draw card here. It is probably trying to switch to patrol because we are going to start adding green cards to our deck with replace and scoring. What are we? I guess we're replacing copper. We just take a state again. Probably just take a state again. And how many silvers do we want? I think 2 silvers is probably fine. I should not have played that silver first. Oops. Duchy? Are we that close to the end of the game that I need to be taking Duchy? I don't think so. I mean, I guess I could see it. If, like... Like, am I gonna be baited into buying a Duchy here? What's the way? I mean, you could replace squires into estates, I guess, and gain more replaces. That probably beats me regardless of whether I take a Duchy, to be honest. If you can actually empty. Well, you still have to empty the squires themselves. Yeah. The nice thing about taking the Duchy is we can replace it into Harem and give a curse and also get some payload. So I think I will take the Duchy. Oh my god. Didn't I? No, I guess I didn't. I have so many villages in my deck. What is this? What is this? I have 4 draw cards, and this is all of them, which means I won't have any draw cards the rest of my shuffle. Fantastic. Sorry, I will have 1 draw card. But 3 of my 4 draw cards, and I have... How many farming villages do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have 1, 2, 3 squires. I have 8 villages. Half of those cards are villages. What the fuck? Oh my god. That's so ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. Like, that's just... so silly. Unbelievable. I mean, so yes, slightly less than 50% of my total deck was villages, but... How many squires are in the trash? 4? So my opponent has 1 squire? And 5 villages? It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's probably not going to be immediately game losing, as in they're probably not going to be able to pile out next turn, but... They might be. I don't know. It's just... Ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Like the thing is, if I hadn't taken the duchy, I would have just taken like another draw card or a replace or war chest, barbarian. I don't know, whatever. I wouldn't have taken a squire. So it's not like. Yeah. You still probably don't. Oh right. Wow, you get a lot of copper left. Still probably can't quite pile. With one war chest. Yeah. All right. So the question is, do I need to replace farming village into a patrol or a journeyman in order to draw here? Because I only have one shot to do it, which is to lead off with squire for actions. What else is in here? Like I have the war chest. I have another 2 squires. So that's 3 stop cards. I have some silvers. The odds that I run into one of those before I run into the patrol are very high. Yeah, I guess I have to do it. This is so infuriating. Do we have to play around the pileout or go for the pileout? So I need to think about that. We only have the 1 replace left, unfortunately. So we probably have to play around it. Damn it. I guess we're gonna name silver. Yep. It's probably better to play the farming village and get the junk into hand than to skip over it with the farming village. Shit. Okay, at least we have Squire Journeyman, but we not have we hit the Journeyman? Guess not. I don't have any money because I had to. So frustrating. All right, I think we have to play that we're going to get another turn. And in that world, I think the best thing to do with the squires is just trash these curses. And then we probably replace silver into duchy. I mean, if we do that, we get... we do lower piles, but probably not in a way that matters too much. We could also replace like, War Chest into Harem, but then that gets top decked, which we do not want. We could also top deck a draw card, but there's problems with that. And I just need to make up some of this points gap too. So frustrating. Yeah, duchy. Okay. I think we take another replace then. Wait, what happened to my squire? I misread the situation. This is so stupid. Ugh, whatever. Okay. that maybe I wouldn't have won that game, but that was such a bullshit shuffle. Like, my opponent's deck was not better than mine. Maybe it was about as good. But and they did have the extra replace, which is something. But that was like 8 villages in 21 cards. Like, what are the odds of not drawing a village there? They have to be really small. I mean, you know, it's 13 and 21 times 12 and 20 times 11 and 19, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I guess I could try to actually do that. Let's see, because I'm curious. Times 12, 20 times 11 and 19 times 10 and 18 times 9 and 17, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. 6%. Yeah. Ugh. All right. Well, that was an absolutely garbage way to end the match, but I guess that's just the way it goes sometimes. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for more Dominion League matches. Until then.